Out in the open field on a Tuesday, our distinct pleasure to welcome aboard the first-year head baseball coach here at LSU, Jay Johnson, joins the show. Coach, it was great to meet you last week at the Alumni Association event. Thanks for your time this morning. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Well, I want to get right to it. Obviously, you've had some time now to do some recruiting with that purple and gold hat on. What's that been like representing that brand?
Off to a good start. It was a very busy summer. We had a pretty deliberate process we worked through. We wanted to make some immediate impact on this team, and with the transfer portal and the NCAA rules changing, we were able to do that very effectively, I thought. And then we were able to get out and evaluate the 22 class, some guys that were verbally committed, and establish some relationships with those guys and see where we want to go there, and then have added very well in 22, 23, and 24. So everything I thought it would be, and excited to continue our push recruiting here as we get into the fall.
We all know how important these summer collegiate leagues are. Who are some of the guys on the team you think had great summers?
Yeah, I think summer baseball is important. I think we're going to continue to make that a big deal and make sure our players are out playing and getting out and improving things that they need to, that weaknesses maybe that were exposed throughout the previous season. And it's a huge part of development. Specific guys, Josh Pearson had a great summer, an incoming player from West Monroe. Eric Reiselman, pitcher that we brought in through the transfer portal up in the Cape Cod League, was really good. Jacob Berry and Dylan Cruz with Team USA. So we're going to continue to push, like I said, to get guys out playing, to get them moving on in their development and being ready to help us the next year.
Chatting with Jay Johnson here on Hunt and Hill. Obviously, you've got an entire roster to get to know. You've got a fall clearly to do that. But what's that process like getting to know this team? Do you look at tape? Do you look at statistics? Do you just wait and evaluate things in person in fall? What's that like?
All of the above.
Yeah.
If there's a way to make us better, you can bet we're trying to do it. And initially when I got the job and was assessing the roster and things of that nature, I did look at a lot of video. I did actually have a few chances to see LSU play last year on TV, be it a Thursday night SEC game of the week, obviously in the NCAA tournament, in the regional and super regional. And so I had a little bit of a foundation of some of the players, but we dove in, watched tape, looked at statistics, obviously, and what guys' track record or performance was. And then we're only in 4-on-1 or skill group work right now. We have not started our team fall practice yet, but every day is an evaluation of what we need to do to put guys in position to be successful and improve to get them to the best point where they can help our team.
What do you think this SEC schedule challenges it presents compared to the Pac-12?
I think the SEC is the best conference in the country. There's no question about it. It's one of the reasons I wanted to be a part of it. I think the depth is probably what separates it. Pac-12, great league. We had 6 teams in the NCAA tournament last year from the Pac-12. I think there was 9 from the SEC. So there's just no let up, no break. And I think what I like about it is the team that plays the best, the most consistent, and plays the best that day is the team that's going to be rewarded, because everybody has talent. And consistency is something I want to be a hallmark of our program and of our play.
Fall practice coming up, Coach. In the past, fans have been able to come out and watch a little bit, whether it be scrimmages, certainly the Purple and Gold World Series. Will there be any availability for fans to come out and watch the team this fall?
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned 2 scrimmages. I believe November 7th, we're going to play University of New Orleans. November 14th, we're going to play ULL. Both those will be at home. And then the following weekend, that 19th through the 21st, will be our Fall World Series kind of wrap-up thing. And then we're still working through some logistics as far as some of the earlier scrimmages and inter-squads and those types of things. But those will be 3 really good opportunities for our fans to get out. We definitely want them to do that. With COVID being a unique year last year, I want our players to get comfortable, playing in their home stadium with fans out there supporting them and all that means. So that'll be 3 really good opportunities.
Jay Johnson joining us here on Hunt and Hill. I want to ask you about a couple of guys on the roster, Coach. One you know very well, don't have to look up a bunch of tape. Jacob Berry is a guy who played for you last year. We know about the bat. He was recognized as one of the top players in the country by a couple of sites earlier this week. But where does he fit defensively, and where are we going to look at him in the fall there?
Yeah, I think Jacob's done a really good job improving defensively. I think probably gun to my head, and I think third base is probably his best and most natural position. He does have some really good athleticism, which you'll see as he's running the bases, going first to third, second to home, those types of things. He's moved over to second. He can certainly play first and even the corner outfield. So every job's kind of open right now and up for grabs as I that way in the fall, and we'll just see where all the pieces fit best.
I know you said Eric Razelman had a great summer. How do you really think he can help this team going into next season?
Yeah, Eric's got a great arm. Fast right arm, really good sink on his fastball. Has developed a slider with Coach Kelly already here in these first 3 weeks of individual work. I think it remains to be seen. I think we have a lot of competition on the pitching staff, and they're all going to get a very similar opportunity in the fall in terms of innings, workload, all those types of things. And it's always a challenge I enjoy is seeing how the pieces of the pitching staff work together and how you can use everybody to collect 27 outs on a night, on a weekend. And I'm looking forward to that. I think Eric's going to be a key part of that, but I think there's a lot of guys that their best baseball is right in front of them. And we're going to utilize all of them to win games, win weekends, win weeks, and, hopefully regionals, super regionals, and Omaha.
Coach, there was a time where I felt pretty comfortable with the numbers situation in college baseball with the 11.7 and the scholarships limits. I've kind of lost track of who's in what class anymore or how many people are eligible to play. So, this fall, with the amount of players you're going to have out there, I would imagine it's going to be a little bit of a different challenge, and there's going to be a lot of competition, not just for starting spots, but for spots, period.
Yeah, for sure. And that's how it should be at a program like LSU, in my opinion. And we have a lot of competition. I think roles will be defined as it moves along in the fall, and spots on the team will be decided. And there's a little flexibility with the ability to redshirt people and those types of things. But we're at a 40-man roster that we have to get to by the day of the first game. We are over that as far as number of guys in the program, and we were very transparent throughout the summer and moving into school that guys have to make the team, that it's an open competition. And I think that's healthy, and we're going to utilize that to make our team and our program better. And I'm looking forward to seeing how that all shakes out.
On the lighter side of things, Coach, this would have been your first time to check out Saturday night in Death Valley and check out LSU's game day campus for a football Saturday. What were your thoughts?
Exceeded expectations, and my expectations were very high. I can tell you, being out west and after Saturday practice and LSU playing a night game, just on TV, I always thought Tiger Stadium was the coolest place to watch a game that was on TV. And so I was really excited for this weekend in person, and what an atmosphere. And I thought it was better than I thought it would be, which is I had a pretty high opinion going in. So pretty cool. We'll continue to use that in recruiting, and looking forward to another game this weekend.
Coach, if we can find a way to get a win on Saturday and go to Starkville and find a way to win that one, I'll tell you that 3 weeks from now when Auburn comes to town, it'll be a little bit better than it was on Saturday, so we'll look forward to that. Best of luck. I know you're at a hot start recruiting and fall practice shaping up, but we'd love to talk to you again sometime soon.
Yeah, happy to be on with you guys anytime.
That's LSU head baseball coach Jay Johnson.